Hello, hello, hello! Mabuhay! Welcome to Archiverde Tour Vlog. My name is Architect Fernando Odulio from the Philippines. We are here now in Singapore to see the beautiful places of Gardens by the Bay. Today, I'm super duper excited to give you a tour in this incredible green building behind me. This place is not just another structure, it's a sustainable masterpiece that's setting new standard eco-friendly design. So let's head inside and check out what makes the building so special. Gardens by the Bay was conceptualized in 2005 as a key component of Singapore's government vision, City in the Garden. It has two conservatory complexes, the Flower Dome, the Cloud Forest, both designed by Wilkinson Eyre and Grant Associates. Mga ka-Archiverde, mag-trivia po muna tayo ngayon. Do you know that the Flower Dome is the world's largest glass greenhouse?
It holds the Guinness World Record for being the biggest volume with a height of 38 meters and maintains temperature of 23 to 25 degrees Celsius. Its volume is equivalent to 75 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Imagine!
The conservatories represent a significant advancement in sustainable engineering, leveraging range of state-of-the-art technology.
The glass panels. The two conservatories are equipped with advanced glass that features a special coating designed to balance light transmission and heat management. This glass coating is engineered to permit the maximum amount of natural light to enter, which is essential for the health growth of plants inside the conservatories. At the same time, the coating significantly reduces the amount of heat that passes through the glass. Cooling system. The conservatories employ a specific cooling strategy that optimizes energy efficiency and indoor comfort by targeting only the lower levels of the spaces. This approach is known as displacement cooling, and it's involved cooling and lower portion of the room where people are most likely to be present, rather than cooling the entire volume of air in the space. Did you know the gardens were specially designed as a water catchment area? When it rains, the runoff water trickles into a lake system. This water is used to irrigate the gardens, reducing the dependency on the national supply. When the sun is out, solar panels hidden on top of several super trees generate electricity. The temperature-controlled conservatories are made of spectrally selective glass, which lets in light but reflects heat, reducing the energy required to cool the domes. Perhaps one of the best-kept secrets is what the gardens does with horticultural waste from across Singapore. Woody biomass is first collected and turned into wood chips. These wood chips are then burned into a biomass boiler to generate steam. The steam spins turbine and generates electricity that helps power Gardens by the Bay. To maximize the use of heat created by this process, it is also used to dehumidify the air supplies to the conservations. Heat captured from electricity generation also powers in-house chillers, producing chilled water that flows through pipes under the dome floors. This helps create a stable layer of cold air at ground level, forcing warmer air to move up. Just another way the gardens reduces the energy required to cool the conservatories. Ash produced from the burning process is then removed and used to improve soil quality. The remaining hot air from the burning process is released into the atmosphere through a hidden chimney in one of the super trees. Then, every night, the energy generated helps offset the energy used to illuminate the super tree grove in a beautiful light show. For visitors who come to discover the wonders of these amazing structures,
the success of Flower Dome and Cloud Forest serve as an inspiring example for the other cities around the world. It is a testament that designing urban spaces can be both technologically advanced and environmentally responsible. Maraming salamat sa panonood ng RK Verde Vlog featuring Cloud Forest and Flower Dome. Dito lang matatagpuan sa Singapore. Hanggang sa muli. Paalam! Bye!